Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to talk about a special topic that I haven't been really speaking about, and considering I'm a big fan of this, I just wanted to put my opinion on it. I wanted to talk about what it might mean for the future and why it should be discussed. So not too long ago there was leaks, there was news articles, there was a few videos I saw on YouTube as well, but there was a talk about an Arkham Origins remaster. Now, I didn't really think about it much. I thought it was a bunch of bullshit, but when I looked more into it, I kind of thought this actually seems more like it could be a possibility. It's something I wouldn't doubt, and I really hope they will do it. I'm not saying it's going to come anytime soon, but it is likely, and I'll explain why. So as you know, the Arkham Origins game, in the Arkhamverse obviously, was a game that was very half-half when it comes to the community. I think a lot of people didn't like it as much. I think a lot of people obviously had their problems with it. Most of it probably is coming from the PC edition, or glitches in general, because this game had a lot of glitches at launch, and still does, but as a 360 player, I still have a bunch of glitches with it. It's not that bad, but at the same time, there is some glitches with it. But other than that, it's a small game. It's a small game, and it's more like kind of like a DLC of Arkham City in a way. But it's also very different. Different atmosphere, different gameplay, or new gameplay. I mean, it's still the same gameplay as Arkham City, as you know. But with that being said, I'm just saying that it was not liked by everyone. A lot of people have problems with it, and most people consider it as their least favorite Arkham game. In my opinion, it is not my least favorite Arkham game. It's actually my third favorite Arkham game. I still love it to death. I love all the Arkham games to death. But here's what I want to talk about. The Arkham Origins remaster is very possible, and the reason I say that is because PlayStation 5, as you know, just released 2 years ago. Not too long ago, and it's still trying to figure out how to get a lot of people to buy it, because they're still sold out in many ways. In fact, I can't even find one myself. I genuinely don't know where it is. But it's not just PS5, obviously. It's also Xbox Series X. Not to exclude the other consoles, but in general, those two consoles are out, and obviously Xbox Series X does have compatibility. I'm not sure what it has, but here's the thing. Arkham always favored the PS5. Well, not the PS5 specifically, but, PlayStations in general. They always favored the PlayStations, and they always have exclusive skins. Sometimes they'd have exclusive maps, I think. I'm not sure, but... Oh yeah, they had exclusive Joker for Arkham Origins, but it was only for PlayStation. Same with Asylum, but that was until the remaster. Then you can play on Xbox, actually. But what I'm trying to say is that they always favored PlayStation, and PlayStation doesn't have it compatible. They don't have Arkham Origins compatible on the PS5. As you know, every time a PlayStation game comes out, or a new PlayStation console comes out, it's going to include all the games from the past generation, but it does not include the one before that. So let's say PS5, I want to play The Last of Us. I'm going to have to buy the remastered version because it's on the PS4, but I cannot buy the original version because it's on the PS3. And that's just a small example of it. But Arkham Origins have never gotten that treatment. In fact, they never had a Return to Arkham. It's always been left out, and I just think that's just a sad reality. And here's the thing. I think they still have a chance, and I'm not sure if they're still working on it, if the leaks are true, but in general, if they are working on it, then the possibility of it coming out next year is very likely. I'm not saying it is, but considering the leaks just happened, well, it didn't just happen, it came out like 5 months ago, but here's the thing. Arkham Origins is a Christmas game, okay, and I think it's extremely likely now. They're not going to surprise us, I don't think, as a December release. So here's my bet. I don't think it's going to be released next year, January, but there is a possibility that it would come out in December. There's a reason why that it is possible to be in December, though. Not December, I mean January. Because Arkham, as you know, the Arkhamverse is not really dead, but they have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League coming out in May of next year, which is only like 6 months away. And if it came out in January, it would help. It kind of would. It would be a kind of like at the end of Arkham Origins, there is a tease of Suicide Squad, even though it teases a separate thing because it teases Deathstroke in Suicide Squad, and it shows Amanda Waller, which obviously looks very different from what we've seen in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but it would help for the tease, especially, you know, for the new generation, because a lot of people haven't played Origins. Most people have just played Night, and maybe Asylum and City. A lot of people have not touched Origins. Now, the reason I find this very likely is because if it would help out Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But there's also a reason why I think it's unlikely, is because we haven't heard anything from it. Now, like I said, it could easily be a surprise, but why would they do it this late? So my prediction is, if they will ever do a remaster, I do think it might happen in the next couple years. Don't take my bet, don't quote me on that, but my point is that I don't see how it would be a problem, especially for a Christmas game. It would be a nice game, because I don't think we're gonna have another Batman Arkham game in a long while. So it would kind of help if they did remaster Arkham Origins. But like I said, it's not confirmed. It's just a leak, and even if it wasn't leaked, there's still a possibility, especially after Arkham Knight. I mean, not Arkham Knight, but Gotham Knights, because the makers of Gotham Knights, obviously, you know, as you know, made Arkham Origins. And so why wouldn't they want to do that? Why wouldn't they want to remaster Arkham Origin? It might be separate, but right now, Gotham Knights hasn't been looking too good. I mean, I'm not trying to say for myself, I haven't actually played it. I'm just going based off the ratings and the reception so far. My point is that I don't know if it's very likely for them to make a sequel to Gotham Knights. They might actually go to something else. I heard there was rumors about them moving to Teen Titans as a co-op game, and that's an interesting concept, but like I said, I think it would be a really smart move on them if they just released Arkham Origins Remastered before Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, maybe in January. But if that doesn't happen, then release it in December one year, you know, on a Christmas. Let's say 2023 or 2024. You know, we still have time, and I don't see what the problem is, because they can easily fix the bugs, and it would be a great time to release it on Christmas, and they need a new next-gen revision of, you know, Arkham Origins, because we never got that. We only got it for Arkham Asylum and City, and it's kind of sad, because those are the only games, aside from Night, that are on PS4, which you can already play on PS5 because of compatibility. So, like I said, I don't think any of this is really confirmed, but I think that it would be a really smart move from WB Games, and I think that they should do it. I really do. Now, if, you know, it depends too, because there's a lot of people who, like I said, don't like it, but, you know, I think a lot of people have been really appreciating it ever since, and I think new players should experience it as well, because I think it's a great game. It might be a small game. You don't have to price it as large, obviously, because it's just a remaster, but you can easily shove it not only into PS5, but you can put it in the Arkham collection finally. Instead of 3 games, it can be 4, and maybe it can set up the next Origins game. I've always wanted another Origins game or an Origins trilogy, but that never happened. It never happened. It never came to fruition, and that's kind of sad. But like I said, you know, not confirmed. Really hope it will be, but other than that, it's just more news for me that I just, or leaks online that really interest me as an Arkham fan. But if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe if you want to. And comment down below what you think. What do you think they make an Arkham Origins? Do you want an Arkham Origins remaster? And what do you think they should do for there? Should the Arkhamverse continue? Comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.